Let's take a look at what's going on. So the Knight of Swords. Swords are air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And the Knight usually depicts somebody that is under 30, or if they are over 30, it's someone that doesn't have the wisdom of a king, but they're learning. It's also kind of this fight or flight feeling. So this could encapsulate what you're feeling now. You're feeling a little bit of fight or flight, Virgo, within either relationships or work. But it looks like you're focusing on a decision and either coming or going, and there's a little bit of fight involved in it and a little bit of thinking. So I believe this is more for the action than the person. So you're on guard a little bit, Virgo, on guard in some kind of should I stay, should I go type of battle. The Hermit is time to reflect. It's time to go into yourself, take a look at where your happiness lies, where you can make those changes, what has traditionally held you up and supported you may have changed. But it looks like really a big decision. You're shining the light on it, and it looks like you need to really go into yourself to fully look at this without any distractions from other people's opinions. There's a lot of people here. So I encourage you to find some alone space, some alone time, and figure out what works for you best. It does involve other people. So when you have made that decision, come out of or off of the mountaintop, dear Hermit, and use those communication skills. The High Priestess is here as well. So you have been doing some intrinsic work. You have been going inside of yourself, Virgo, and really kind of sparking the God of your heart or sparking your own magic and finding, it looks like finding a place to put it. Finding either a meditation group or a church, or if you're into the more traditional, a church, but really letting your heart sing, really looking at your own magic and honoring your magic and the duplicitousness of life and how that works for you. Looks like you're bringing your awareness into the exalted positions here, and these seeds are lighting up for me that you are planting the seeds of a new beginning or starting a new chapter of your life. For many of those, that may mean retirement. It may mean moving. It may mean a new relationship, and it may mean a new relationship with yourself, a little bit of understanding about how some behaviors in the past did not serve you, and that you've really made those changes. You've really looked at some things honestly, Virgo, and how even though you have tried to be helpful on certain things, that may have been more hurtful than helpful is what I'm getting. Allow people to fall and pick themselves up, and standing strong equally. And this may be a new relationship or a relationship that has been out of balance where one is more dependent on the other, but it feels like things are coming into balance. You know, it takes two pillars of the temple to hold that temple up, and finding the balance either within a relationship, within work, but pulling back your energy a little bit, allowing other people to fall around you and allowing them to resolve their own problems and pick themselves up. It will ultimately make them stronger. And you have done the same thing too. You have picked yourself up from, looks like a couple of falls recently, but that you're on the right path. You are letting your heart sing and making some decisions that really better you. What is in the past is the sun. That's new beginnings. That's like the baby stage of stuff, of things. That's shedding light on situations, doing things differently. So it looks like you have changed some of your patterns of the past that have not been necessarily helpful to you, whether it's personal destructive behavior, whether it's addictions, whether it's over helpfulitis, or leaving a job, as simple as leaving a job that wasn't singing to you, but you have made some changes, dear Virgo. You have made some changes, and now it's the time. Okay, now what do I do with these changes? Let me put it out in the world. Let me illuminate these and see what comes back. So that process has already started, Virgo. So you're really at the kind of the baby or infant stage of a new project, and it's very exciting. It's one that heals your soul, one that incorporates, it looks like a little physical activity as well, maybe some travel and some motion in your life, and opening up to others. The baby here is kind of lighting up for allowing yourself to be a little vulnerable. Kind of put the little bit of the hard, well, there's no other way to put it, hard ass stuff down a little bit, my way or the highway. You have softened your edges a little bit, your rigidity a little bit, and it's going for the flow much, much more, which seems to serve you and bring you into this wonderful space of fresh and new, and it's like your eyes are wide open to new possibilities and new beginnings. So, and that has in the past position, so it's something that has already taken place. King of Swords here. This is an air sign, can represent an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is a male. This is most likely someone older than 40, or someone that is wise beyond their years. And I'm feeling that this is a mentor type of person, or a rekindling of a relationship, or a revisiting of a friendship, something that brought you great joy, and that this person is one of great wisdom, no judgment, and has a really pure soul. It feels like a very pure soul. And the sword is lighting up for me. He really cuts through the jive. He really cuts through the jive and brings things into a clearer space for you, and a cleaner space for you. So this is either someone from the past that you're revisiting, or a relationship that you're rekindling, or investing a little bit more time in. It looks like one that was kind of put on the wayside, but now it could be a business endeavor together, but it's someone who just kind of cuts through the jive, looks at things in a pure manner, really is not as fearful to make that forward motion happen. There's also the King of Pentacles here. We got a lot of male energy stuff here. So I'm not sure if it's just business or friendship, but the kings are exalted. They can also stand for taking a step into your integrity, really living in that integrity, making your words gentler, kinder, looking at the big picture of life, not getting stuck up in the little things that don't matter, being exalted in your thinking and loving freely, unconditionally, really focusing on the positive things without manipulation or fear, and really going into it. This disc is lighting up for me too. This is somebody that it has an offer of money or a partnership, but it looks like two possibilities. It's like one has the no withal for a business, and one has the money, it feels like. So it looks like some kind of cooperative endeavor, prospect. Most likely it's business, but it can be on a personal level too, making your dreams come true. But it looks like you have two solid offers of partnership, and they bring to the table two different things. Wisdom on a business level, the acumen of business, and one that is the financier. So take a look at both possibilities, see if either one or both will work. But there is some advice out there from very wise people. It also can stand for, kings stand for exalted thinking, higher level thinking, not survival level, kind of good of all mankind type of thinking, and giving of yourself. So that is what's happening now. The Fool is the basis of this. And the Fool, I love this card. This is a great card. It's the beginning. It's the zero. This is the journey. So you are on the beginning of a new journey. There's a little bit of fear around it, but go ahead, take that leap of faith. And sometimes we need to look a little foolish to start new things. Don't be afraid to look silly. Just take that leap of faith. And just know that you are held with wisdom. You have a lot of information coming to you. So take that leap of faith into this new endeavor. It's freeing. It is illuminating, and is also bringing a gift of some kind to others in this world. Virgo, you have the biggest hearts. You gift on a global level. You think of things on a global level. But don't be afraid to bring it back down into the interpersonal level as well. There is some trepidation here on a relationship. I'm either feeling a new relationship that is not feeding you, or a current relationship with history that needs to change. But there is something here that is not working for you. So communicate with that person. And I'm feeling, and maybe with the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands, that is fire sign. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is at the top here. There is also a Queen of Pentacles. I'm not sure what's going on the love life for you male Virgos. It's feeling like there's more than one woman that's being looked at, or more than one situation. There's a lot of duality here. And for my female Virgos, it feels like some decisions to be made. Also has something to do with two women. I don't feel it's the love space for the females, but I do feel it's the love space for the men. Make your decision. Live in integrity. You've got kings here. So speak your truth. Speak with kindness. Make a decision. But there is a possibility of people being hurt here if there is more than one woman, more than one relationship that's being nurtured, Virgo. And for those that are dually or are singly in relationship, things are changing in that. Things are changing in that, and some words need to be spoken. Some compromises need to be made, and to look at things honestly and not foolishly. The next card is the 9. This is building your garden, watching the seeds of your energy grow, putting in the time, putting in the work, and then sitting back and watching it develop. It looks like your garden needs a little bit of tending. So whatever ideas you're bringing up to the forefront, I'm feeling that a little bit of investment, time, money, and energy, this is the money card, will serve in the long run. But nourish that new idea. Feed it. Watch it grow. Fertilize it. Ask for the help that you need. It's extremely healing. I'm wondering if it's in the healing arts or in the physical realm. But keep going. You're on the right path. New beginnings. It's starting to bloom. So keep watering that garden with ideas and bring it out. Don't be afraid to bring it out into the light of day. This is lighting up for me. Don't be afraid to bring it out into the public. It will be well received for many. Excuse me. And for those that don't receive it well, it's not for them. So let that go. But it's time to bring it to the forefront, show people your ideas, and watch them bloom. Watch them bloom, dear Virgo. Ace of Cups is right next to that. This is the God card. This is getting in touch with your emotions. This is releasing things from the past that no longer serve you. But you are on your path. You are being blessed. You are being gifted. You're giving out and receiving, and it looks like releasing some bad habits, releasing some emotions that no longer serve you, and it may be even releasing this Queen of Wands. It may be releasing that Queen of Wands, because the God card is right there. So with this Queen of Wands, you will either come to a new understanding or you will release one another. And on the love platform. That's what I'm feeling. But it also can stand for work. It also can stand for maybe habitually doing something that did not directly affect you in a positive way. It was more holding you back. So it looks like some releasing, some upgrading of relationships, speaking your truth, walking through your fears. The magic man is right here. So right next to the God card too. So there's some magic in the air. So, and the karma, the infinity sign is lighting up for me there. You have some karma with these people, with these women. It's time to release any agreements that do not serve you or them, or upgrade them. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be a lover, boss. But things are changing. Allow them to change organically. This does not stand in the way of your magic. It adds to your magic. So, and standing in the light with someone who understands that is very important to you. So that might be the choice here of either a friendship that encourages your magic or a friendship that pulls away from it. Either way, you're looking at it honestly, and there is a choice to be made, whether it's a love position, a new boss, a friend. But it looks like one is going in and one is coming out. So these are two women that approach life very differently, even though they have risen above many obstacles, and they have wisdom and love and kindness. But one is for those looking for love, one is a much better match than the other. It's time to really look at things honestly and what works for you and works for them. But there's this weird triangulation that I'm feeling here. So take a look at that honestly, own your part in it, change what you can, and release what is not yours. So I'm going to throw a couple of past life cards here for clarity. There does seem to be some motion, some wonderful new ideas blooming, nurturing in your space. There's a lot of people and opinions, Virgo, on what you're doing here. So if you can find that hermit time, that time of contemplation, and decide what's right for you, there are your vows right there. So some promises may be out of line, no longer serving. And it looks like wars and battles have ensued because of promises that were made that no longer serve. So that's the thing about a promise. If it no longer serves, you can release that agreement and make a new agreement. A lot of times we get stuck in a situation where we promise this. So we have to follow through on it. And for the most part, we should stand up for what we believe in and make our words pure. But if it's an out-of-date vow that happened years and years and years ago, and it could be a marriage vow that isn't working for you, or a promise you made to somebody while they were transitioning into death, if it does not work for you, it is not part of your heart song. So revisit the promises you made and how you can bring them up into present time. Release some of that energy in the wars and the battles that are ensuing because of these outdated promises, either to yourself or others. So see if you can upgrade those vows, release each other from the promises that do not serve anymore. You can make new vows. Or, this could be a marriage too. This could be a new vow that you're making that is bringing too much attention on the negative to you. So follow your heart, Virgo. Always follow your heart. You have a huge heart. You're such the humanitarians. But take your own feelings into account as well.